Chosen one, what if I told you that 2025 is the year everything changes for you? If you notice these signs, God is already moving in your life. If you've been waiting, praying, and hoping for a breakthrough, let me assure you that you're not alone. So many of us have felt the tension of the past years, the struggles, the unanswered questions, the moments of doubt. But something is shifting now, and it's becoming impossible to ignore. Signs are beginning to appear that God's favor is already unfolding. Maybe you felt it too. Small, subtle changes that feel like they're leading to something much greater. The truth is, God's timing is perfect, and 2025 is positioned to be a season of divine transformation for many of us. In this video, we'll uncover the 6 key signs that God's favor is about to change your life. These aren't random events or lucky breaks. These are moments of clarity that reveal a deeper spiritual alignment. If you've ever felt like you're on the brink of something significant, this is the confirmation you've been waiting for. You'll learn how to recognize these signs, understand why this season is so unique, and find out how to prepare yourself for the blessings that are on their way. Stick with me, because each sign we discuss builds upon the last. If you resonate with this message, please comment 77 below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with others who need to hear it, and click the super thanks button to show your support. Now, let's get into it, because what's coming in 2025 is worth every moment of your attention. How God's favor works in the lives of chosen ones. When you think about the challenges you've faced, it might feel as if you've been on a never-ending path of obstacles. You've tried to do the right thing, to follow the direction you believe was meant for you, yet at every turn, there was resistance. It's as though the very forces of life were pushing against you, making even small victories feel hard-won. Maybe you question why your journey seems so much harder than others. Maybe you've wondered if you were doing something wrong. But let me assure you, chosen one, what you've endured was not a mistake. It was not a punishment. It was a preparation. The pain, the struggle, the doubt, all had a purpose. And while you might not have seen it at the time, those moments were laying a foundation for something extraordinary. There's a weight that comes with being chosen, a burden that sets you apart from those around you. While others may appear to move through life with ease, your path has likely felt steeper, more fraught with challenges. It's not just external battles. It's the internal ones too. The self-doubt, the loneliness, the fear of never finding your true place. When you're chosen, you carry a deeper responsibility, and that weight can feel overwhelming. But the very fact that you've carried it this far is proof of your strength. Those struggles were never random. They were part of a larger design. They've shaped you in ways you may not yet fully understand. But one day you'll see that every setback was a step forward in disguise. Consider the story of Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. On the surface, it seemed as if his life was one tragedy after another. Yet behind each hardship was a divine purpose. Each trial prepared him for the moment he would rise to power, not for his own glory, but to save countless lives. His journey mirrors the experience of so many chosen ones. The trials you endured were not about testing your limits. They were about building you up, refining you, and drawing you closer to the divine. As it's written in Isaiah 48 verse 10, I have tested you in the furnace of affliction. That refining process is what sets you apart, making you ready to carry the blessings and responsibilities that come with God's favor. And then, slowly, the signs begin to appear. At first, it might be a shift in your own perception. What once felt unbearable now feels manageable. What once seemed impossible now seems within reach. You notice that certain doors that were once closed are beginning to open. Opportunities start to present themselves, not all at once, but enough to make you realize that something is changing. You find yourself crossing paths with people who uplift and encourage you, or you encounter messages that speak directly to your soul. These aren't coincidences. They're signs that the favor you've been prepared for is starting to manifest. It's like seeing the first rays of sunlight after a long, dark night. It doesn't happen all at once, but you know the dawn is coming. This is where divine timing becomes so clear. The delays, the waiting, the seeming silence. It all starts to make sense. You begin to realize that what felt like stagnation was actually alignment. God wasn't ignoring you. He was preparing everything behind the scenes. Think of how Esther was placed in the palace long before the moment she was called to save her people. Everything had to be set in place so that when the time came, she was ready and the circumstances were perfectly aligned. In the same way, your struggles have been aligning you with your purpose. They weren't a test of endurance. They were the groundwork for a divine transformation. When you look back, you'll see that every detour, every disappointment, was moving you closer to the life you were meant to lead. This realization is profound, but it also requires a choice. It's one thing to see the signs. It's another to embrace them fully. Many people resist a change because it's uncomfortable, because it's unfamiliar. Even when they sense a shift, they cling to what's safe. But as a chosen one, you're called to something higher. This is your moment to step into your purpose without hesitation. It's a sacred opportunity to align your life with the favor that's already on its way. That alignment isn't just about acknowledging the signs. It's about saying yes to them with your whole heart. It's about trusting that the divine hand that guided you through your struggles will continue to guide you through your blessings. Now that you understand how God's favor works, it's time to move forward with confidence. Release the fear and the doubt. You've already proven your strength, and now it's time to walk in that strength. Let this realization empower you to take the next steps, to deepen your faith, to act on the opportunities that come your way, and to trust the process even when the path ahead isn't entirely clear. Remember, God's favor isn't something you have to earn. It's something you step into. The challenges you faced have prepared you to receive it. Now is your time to embrace that truth fully, to walk forward knowing that your struggles were not in vain. You are ready to step into the season of favor that has been waiting for you. Comment favor if this resonates with you. Stay connected for more guidance and inspiration as you continue your journey. The first signs that a major shift is coming. There comes a moment when you feel something within begin to shift. At first, it's hard to describe, just a faint stirring, a whisper in your spirit that something significant is on the horizon. You may not have tangible evidence, but deep down, you sense it. It's as though a part of you is waking up, becoming more attuned to the subtle changes happening around you. In the stillness, you feel a quiet certainty that a breakthrough is near. Even if you can't yet see the whole picture, this inner knowing gives you the strength to keep moving forward. It's a sign that something bigger than you is beginning to align. As you lean into this sense of change, you'll start to notice external confirmations. Things that once seemed impossible or out of reach suddenly begin to fall into place. A door that has been closed for years begins to crack open, as if by unseen hands. Conversations take unexpected turns, and someone mentions an opportunity that feels perfectly timed and tailored to your purpose. You'll hear a phrase or see a message that resonates so deeply, it feels as though it was placed there just for you. These are not random occurrences. They're the first signs that your journey is shifting into a new season. It's as if the universe is nudging you, telling you to pay attention. Then there's a change in how others perceive you. People who once dismissed you or overlooked your abilities now look at you differently. Their demeanor softens. Their respect becomes more evident. It's not that you've changed who you are, but something in your energy, in your presence, has transformed. You no longer need to explain or defend yourself as you once did. The situations that used to intimidate you now seem smaller, less daunting. It's not that the challenges have disappeared. It's that you've grown into the kind of person who can face them with calm confidence. This shift in perception is another clear sign that the tide is turning. These signs often begin subtly, almost imperceptibly, like the first light of dawn breaking over the horizon. But as you continue on your path, they become more frequent and more undeniable. Each little confirmation feels like a breadcrumb, leading you towards something greater. The more you pay attention, the more clearly you'll see the pattern. Events that once felt like roadblocks now seem like stepping stones. Relationships that seemed stagnant suddenly start moving in a new direction. Every small shift builds on the last, creating a momentum that carries you closer and closer to the breakthrough you've been waiting for. You'll find that this momentum isn't just external, it's also deeply internal. You'll begin to feel more at peace, more centered, even when circumstances haven't fully changed. That inner knowing, that quiet confidence, becomes a steady foundation. You'll notice that your doubts start to fade, replaced by a growing trust in the process. As you become more attuned to these signs, your faith in what's come becomes unshakable. It's as though your spirit is already moving into the new season, preparing you to step fully into it when the time is right. This process isn't always easy. There may still be moments of uncertainty, times when you question whether you're imagining these signs. But every time you see one, every time a door opens, a new opportunity appears, or someone treats you with unexpected respect, you'll be reminded that something larger is at work. These signs are not random. They are purposeful. They are markers along the path, guiding you toward a destination that is more meaningful and fulfilling than you might have imagined. Even in moments of doubt, you'll find reassurance in the steady stream of confirmations that keep appearing. So, if you felt this inner knowing or begun noticing these subtle yet undeniable shifts in your life, take heart. These are the first signs of something significant, a major shift that is already unfolding. You may not have all the answers yet, but you don't need them right now. All you need is to stay open, keep your faith strong, and continue following the path that these signs are revealing. Each step brings you closer to the breakthrough that's waiting just ahead. Comment shift if you've noticed these signs, and stay tuned as we explore why 2025 is shaping up to be a year of divine acceleration. Why 2025 is a year of divine acceleration. There are times in life when everything seems to stand still. You work hard, stay faithful, and keep moving forward, yet progress feels agonizingly slow. Maybe you wonder why things haven't fallen into place yet, or why the answers you've been seeking haven't arrived. It's in these moments of waiting that doubt begins to creep in, making you question if the breakthrough will ever come. But, chosen one, there's a shift on the horizon. While it may feel like nothing is changing, behind the scenes, God has been aligning everything. And in 2025, that waiting is about to end. This isn't just another year. It's the year of divine acceleration. Throughout history, we see patterns of God's timing and intervention. Consider the story of David. He was chosen by God and anointed as king long before he ever sat on the throne. For years, he waited, faced opposition, and endured struggles that tested his patience and faith. Yet when the time came, things moved quickly. In a matter of days, David went from hiding in caves to being crowned as the leader of his people. Similarly, Nehemiah's mission to rebuild Jerusalem's walls, an endeavor that should have taken years, was accomplished in just 52 days. Why? Because when God's favor aligns with his timing, things that once seemed impossible become effortless. The same is about to happen in 2025 for those who have been chosen. What makes divine acceleration different from ordinary progress is that it's not about skipping steps or cutting corners. Instead, it's God removing the obstacles that have been holding you back. You've been faithful in the waiting, and that faithfulness is now being rewarded. The connections you've long prayed for will appear out of nowhere. Opportunities that seemed unattainable will become available. The resources you need, be it finances, relationships, or creative inspiration, will come together effortlessly. You'll find that what once took years to accomplish can now be done in months. And this isn't by chance. It's the result of a divine hand at work, ensuring that his purpose for you is fulfilled without unnecessary delay. One of the most remarkable aspects of divine acceleration is how perfectly timed everything feels. As this year unfolds, you'll notice that certain events and opportunities align in ways you couldn't have orchestrated yourself. Conversations will happen at just the right moment. Doors you didn't even know existed will swing open. It will feel as though the entire universe is conspiring to bring you to the place you were always meant to be. This alignment is a clear sign that you're stepping into a season where God's plans are moving at full speed. You won't need to force anything or struggle to make it happen. When divine acceleration begins, it flows naturally, powered by a source far greater than you. This acceleration, however, is not about simply receiving blessings. It's about stepping fully into the purpose for which you were chosen. You'll be called to take bold steps forward, to embrace new responsibilities, and to act with courage and conviction. Divine acceleration isn't about sitting back and letting things fall into place. It's about rising to meet the opportunities God has prepared for you. The blessings may come quickly, but they require you to be ready and willing to move when the time is right. As 2025 progresses, you'll find that your confidence grows, not just in God's plan, but in your ability to walk in it. As this year unfolds, remember that divine acceleration doesn't just change your circumstances, it changes you. The rapid shifts in your life will stretch you, refine you, and bring out qualities you didn't realize you had. You'll discover new strengths, deepen your faith, and develop a resilience that will carry you through future seasons. This transformation isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. The acceleration is proof that you're ready for what's next, that you've been prepared through every trial and waiting period to step into your calling with clarity and purpose. In many ways, this acceleration isn't just a reward, it's a commissioning. So, as you look toward 2025, don't just anticipate change, prepare for it. Take the time now to strengthen your spiritual foundation, to reflect on what you've learned in the waiting, and to align your heart with the purpose that is being revealed. When divine acceleration begins, it's not about rushing ahead. It's about walking confidently in the path that's already been laid out. This is your moment to trust the process, to let go of fear and doubt, and step boldly into the opportunities that await. If you ever felt like you were meant for something more, this is your confirmation. The waiting is over, and the time for divine acceleration is here. Common acceleration if you're ready for this season of rapid growth and transformation. Stay connected for more guidance as you step into the blessings that 2025 holds. How to position yourself to receive these blessings. As you step into this new season of opportunity, it's natural to feel both excitement and uncertainty. You know something is shifting, and you sense that the blessings you've been waiting for are finally within reach. But stepping into God's favor isn't just about sitting back and waiting for everything to happen. It's about preparing yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally so that when those doors open, you're ready to walk through them. This process begins with faith. Faith that the timing is right. Faith that you're where you're supposed to be, and faith that the guidance you seek will come. And from that foundation of faith, you can begin the work of aligning your life with the blessings that are on their way. A key part of this preparation is staying connected to your purpose. It's easy to get distracted, to let everyday worries or doubts pull you off track. But now is the time to focus more than ever. Set aside time for prayer and reflection, not just once a week, but every day. These moments of quiet will help you clear your mind, listen for God's voice, and find the clarity you need to move forward. When opportunities arise, you'll know they're meant for you because you'll have already tuned your heart and mind to what truly matters. Think of it like tuning an instrument. The more you pray, reflect, and seek guidance, the more in tune you'll be with the divine plan that's unfolding. It's also important to consider the people you keep around you. Your environment matters. The company you keep can either lift you up or pull you down. Take a close look at the relationships in your life. Who is supporting you? Who believes in your purpose and encourages you to keep going? Surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you in the best ways. At the same time, be willing to distance yourself from people or situations that create doubt, fear, or negativity. Letting go of what no longer serves you isn't selfish. It's necessary for growth. By creating a supportive environment, you're setting yourself up to not only receive blessings, but to sustain them once they arrive. As you prepare for these blessings, remember that humility is essential. It can be tempting to think that the blessings coming your way are solely the result of your own efforts. But the truth is, they're a gift, a manifestation of grace. Stay open to learning, to growing, and to serving others. When God's favor elevates you, it's not just for your benefit. It's so you can be a light to those around you. Keep your heart aligned with God's will, and allow those blessings to flow through you rather than stopping with you. That's how you multiply the good that's coming into your life. It's not just about what you receive. It's about what you're able to give. There will also be moments of self-doubt. You might wonder if you're truly ready to handle the opportunities coming your way. In these moments, remind yourself that you've been prepared for this. The trials you've faced, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you experience have all brought you to this point. Trust that God wouldn't open these doors if you weren't capable of stepping through them. Confidence doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you trust in the process and in the one who's guiding you. Each step you take, each small act of faith, brings you closer to realizing the full potential of this season. Embrace the idea of being teachable. There's always more to learn, no matter how far you've come. Stay curious, stay open, and stay humble. Read, listen, ask questions, and be willing to adapt as you go. The more you learn, the more prepared you'll be for whatever comes next. Being teachable isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It shows that you're committed to growth and that you understand the blessings you're about to receive aren't just a destination. They're part of a continuous journey. By keeping an open mind and heart, you'll ensure that you're ready for anything. Ultimately, positioning yourself to receive God's blessings isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about staying grounded, staying faithful, and staying focused on what matters most. Take the time to reflect on where you've been, acknowledge how far you've come, and recommit to the path ahead. Keep your faith strong, nurture your relationships, and trust in the process. When you align yourself with God's plan, you'll find that the blessings don't just come to you. They flow through you, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone around you. Comment ready if you're preparing your heart and mind for the blessings ahead. Finally, let's discuss how to walk into 2025 with unwavering faith and confidence. Walking into 2025 with faith and confidence. As a new year approaches, it's natural to feel a mix of excitement and uncertainty. You've been through so much. Moments that tested your faith, challenges that push you to your limits, and times when you wondered if the breakthrough would ever come. But now, as the calendar turns, something feels different. The signs you witnessed and the shifts you felt are telling you that this season is not like the others. They're affirming that you're standing on the threshold of something extraordinary. This is the moment to let go of hesitation and walk boldly into 2025 with a renewed sense of faith and confidence, knowing that each step you take is guided by a purpose greater than yourself. Confidence in this context isn't about arrogance or self-reliance. It's about deeply trusting that you don't have to carry this burden alone. The strength that brought you here wasn't just your own. It was supported by grace, by favor, and by the unseen hand of God aligning everything at just the right time. When you walk into this new season, you can do so knowing that you are not alone. You are surrounded by spiritual alignment, by divine guidance, and by the assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. This knowledge isn't just comforting, it's empowering. It enables you to move forward with the kind of certainty that comes from knowing you are walking in step with your calling. It's important to understand that walking with faith and confidence doesn't mean you won't face obstacles. Challenges will still arise, but they will no longer intimidate you in the same way. You'll begin to see them as opportunities for growth rather than barriers to progress. When a door opens, you'll have the courage to step through it. When a problem appears, you'll tackle it with conviction that you are already equipped to overcome it. This perspective shifts everything. Instead of shrinking back in fear, you'll find yourself moving forward with quiet assurance, trusting that each step is leading you closer to the purpose you were meant to fulfill. In the past, you may have second-guessed yourself, held back, or waited for some external confirmation before taking action. But now, you know that the signs are already there. The shift has happened, and you felt it. You don't need to wait for more validation. The call to move forward is clear. Walking into 2025 isn't just about believing in what's possible. It's about embracing the certainty that you are ready, that the path is set, and that the steps you take will lead you to fulfillment of your calling. This is not the time to hesitate. It's the time to act, to move with purpose and with the confidence that you are doing exactly what you are meant to do. As you take these steps, remember that confidence doesn't mean you'll never doubt. It means you choose to trust in the process, even when you can't see the entire path. It means having faith that you don't need to know every detail to move forward. The strength to walk into this new season comes from a place of surrender, surrendering the need for control, the need for all the answers, and simply trusting that God's hand is guiding you. Each step you take in faith reinforces that confidence, making it easier to take the next step and the one after that. It's a journey, not a one-time decision, and with each step, your trust deepens. This process of walking into the new year with faith and confidence also opens the door for more blessings to flow into your life. Confidence is magnetic. It draws the right opportunities, the right people, and the right resources into your life. When you carry yourself with the assurance that you are on the right path, you inspire trust in others. People will begin to see in you a sense of purpose and alignment that encourages them to support your mission. This is how your confidence not only benefits you, but also creates a ripple effect that touches everyone around you. By stepping boldly into 2025, you're not just receiving blessings, you're creating an environment where blessings can multiply. Finally, as you move forward, stay connected to the source of your strength. Continue to seek guidance through prayer, meditation, and reflection. Stay grounded in your faith and remain open to the lessons and growth that this new season will bring. Walking into 2025 with confidence doesn't mean you've arrived at a destination. It means you're fully embracing the journey, trusting in the process, and stepping into each moment with clarity and purpose. This is your time to shine, to lead, and to demonstrate what it means to walk in faith, knowing that you are supported by something far greater than yourself. As you move forward, remember that building confidence is not an instant transformation. It's a daily practice. Each morning, you have the choice to center yourself in trust and step boldly into what the day will bring. When challenges arise, and they will, you'll already have a foundation of faith to lean on. This doesn't mean you'll never stumble, but it does mean you'll know how to get back up. Every moment of perseverance, every decision to press on, adds another layer to the confidence you're cultivating. Over time, these small, steady actions become a natural part of how you approach life, and before you know it, you'll look back and see how far you've come. One of the most powerful outcomes of walking in faith is the peace it brings. Confidence rooted in trust allows you to let go of the constant need for approval or the fear of making mistakes. You begin to realize that even setbacks are part of the bigger picture. This peace isn't about denying difficulty or pretending everything is perfect. It's about knowing that you have the strength to handle whatever comes. And when you operate from this place of peace, you'll find that your choices are clearer, your mind is more focused, and your steps are more deliberate. Another key aspect of this journey is recognizing the abundance of support around you, whether it's through loved ones, mentors, or unexpected opportunities. You'll start to see how others are drawn to the light you carry. People who once doubted you may now look to you for guidance. Those who underestimated your strength will witness the quiet power that comes from unwavering faith. This growing network of support reinforces the confidence you built, reminding you that you are not walking this path alone. You are part of a larger plan, surrounded by others who believe in your purpose and want to see you succeed. As you continue forward, don't underestimate the value of reflection. Taking time to look back on the ways you've overcome past struggles can be a source of immense encouragement. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of all the times you've risen above challenges before. Revisit the moments when you trusted, even when the outcome was unclear, and see how those moments shaped your journey. Reflection isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about using it as fuel for your future. Each reflection strengthens your resolve, making you even more prepared to face whatever lies ahead. Lastly, walking into 2025 with faith and confidence means embracing joy along the way. Confidence isn't only about perseverance or strength. It's also about finding delight in the process. It's about celebrating small victories, laughing at life's unpredictability, and staying open to unexpected blessings. This sense of joy becomes a powerful force, lifting your spirit and energizing your steps. By allowing yourself to enjoy the journey, you'll inspire others to do the same. You'll become a living example of what it means to walk with faith, confidence, and a heart full of hope, ready to embrace the year ahead with a spirit of gratitude and anticipation. As you continue to deepen your confidence, consider how it allows you to navigate change with greater ease. Uncertainty no longer feels like a threat. Instead, it becomes an opportunity. With faith guiding you, you'll find flexibility to adapt and thrive even when plans shift or unexpected challenges arise. This adaptability isn't about giving up on your goals. It's about understanding that the path to your purpose may not always be linear. Confidence gives you the courage to embrace detours and to trust that, ultimately, you are still moving forward in alignment with your divine plan. Another aspect to keep in mind is that your confidence inspires those around you. When people see you walking with assurance and clarity, it gives them permission to do the same. Your journey becomes a testament to what's possible when you step out in faith. It shows others that they, too, can overcome doubt and uncertainty, and that they can pursue their own calling with boldness. This ripple effect of confidence extends far beyond your immediate circle. It spreads encouragement, igniting sparks of hope in others who are searching for their own strength. Comment faith if you're ready to step into 2025 with confidence. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment, I am chosen. Stay connected for more insights and guidance as you continue your journey.